Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh coming to you with another barefoot shoe review. I'm going to try to keep this one a little short, sweet, and to the point because I've done this company before. Witten. The model I'm doing today is the Whitin Converse Slipon. Check it out. I mean, dude, just looking at the style for me, you know I love slip-ons. I live in an Asian household. My wife is Asian, so there's no shoes in the house. So I'm constantly shoes on, shoes off, shoes on, shoes off, shoes on, shoes off all day long. Plus, my feet run a little hot, so I get in a car to drive, I'm kicking the shoes off, I'm putting them back on, I'm kicking them off, I'm putting them on. It's constant for me. So if I don't have to bend over to put on a shoe and I don't have to tie laces, I'm into it. So whether it's dress shoes, casual shoes, whatever, slip-ons are where it's at for me. Plus, I'm a California kid. I'm casual by nature. I grew up wearing, Keds and Vans and Converse and that kind of shoe. Obvious style inspiration here in these Whitin slip-ons. I mean, if you like that style, but man, the problem with those shoes is they're not barefoot friendly. They're not good for your feet. They got arch supports. They're pointy toed, on and on, heels and different, all different stuff that's going on that's not good for your feet. So if you can get a barefoot friendly slip-on California style casual slip-on shoe like this, boom. I mean, this is where it's at. Plus, to make it even better, the price is insane. They're on Amazon on sale right now, $36. They're normally like $40, $42, somewhere in the range. I don't know, but especially if you're new to barefoot shoes and you don't want to make an investment and get these more expensive brands, the $100, $150 and so on. You want to try out something like this on Amazon. Easy returns if you get the wrong size, etc., etc. So many benefits to trying this shoe from Whitin. I will say, I have another pair of Whitin shoes, the lace-up version of this same shoe, basically. Again, classic Converse, Keds, Vans sort of vibe with the white thread and the white soles, and they have that color in this shoe as well as all white. But I've been wearing them like my beater shoes because they're so cheap, right, compared to some of the other shoes I bought, inexpensive. And they're lasting, man. I've had them 14 months now, and I beat the hell out of them, to be honest with you. And I don't have any stitching coming out, no glue peeling off, no rips, no tears, no scuffs. They're a little dirty, but man, those things are holding up. For an inexpensive, fully barefoot friendly shoe, it's really hard to beat, honestly. So what do I mean by a barefoot friendly shoe? For those of you that are new to the barefoot shoe world, 0 drop from heel to toe. It's a flat surface you're standing on. There's no heels in the back, no toe springs in the front. Okay, it's a flat surface. That's what your body's meant to stand on the inside. Secondly, you have no arch support. Why? Because your arches are strong the way they are, unless you weaken and atrophy them by using arch supports for a long time. So get your arches strong by not wearing arch supports and continue to keep them strong by not wearing arch support shoes, all right? Next, these are anatomically shaped. What do I mean? They're shoes shaped like a human foot. So unlike those other brands I mentioned earlier, Keds, Vans, Converse, etc., which are pointy, conventional shoes, how that happened, who knows? There's stories out there about the history of how that happened, but who cares? These things are shaped like your feet. You put your foot next to this, they're going to look very similar in shape, unlike those other shoes. So what does that mean? It's got a wide toe box, and it's shaped like a human foot where your toes have room to display, and your feet can behave like feet as they were meant to. All right. Speaking of wide toe box, my feet I've been barefooting for like 10 plus years, and wearing barefoot shoes exclusively for over 10 years. My feet are pretty wide. My feet are 27 centimeters long by 11 centimeters wide. These fit me comfortably. How do I know? Because I have the lace-up models. I've been wearing them, okay? All right. Lastly, barefoot shoe values. A thin, flexible sole with good ground feel, okay? So, typical conventional shoes, any of those brands I mentioned, you probably can't do that. I mean, and this isn't the thinnest barefoot shoe in the world, but check it out. Hot dog bun test. You can bend it there. You can twist it. Look at that. So whatever your foot's going to want to do, you can do the wave test. All right. And that's with insoles in. And I'm going to show you a cool insole called flat socks, because the Whitin insoles, my one maybe slight against Whitin, I don't know why this is. These are pretty thin. They look like standard insoles. But when I wore these things in my lace-up models, I don't know, my feet got so hot. I thought my skin was gonna melt or something. I couldn't take it. So I ended up buying some thin wool off of Amazon, cutting them out into an insole shape, putting them in my lace-up Whittins. I've loved them ever since. Works perfect. So now, I'm trying these flat socks. They're organic cotton with a non-stick surface on the bottom so they don't, you know, move around and get all wrinkly or anything in the bottom of your shoe. So I'm trying these out. I'm gonna see how they go. Excited to try that, but I know they're not going to reflect heat back the way those Whitin ones do. I mean, they might not bother you at all, but my feet are a little tender. Toots, I don't know, man. I don't know what my deal is, but flat socks. I'm going to put a link down below. I'm going to put a link down below for the shoes as well. Look, hopefully this review is doing you a little favor. I mean, inexpensive, dope barefoot shoes at a great price that meets all the barefoot shoe values, not to mention just a cool style in general. Look at that. And hopefully if that helped you, you can help me out by, you know, using my link, and Amazon gives me like 50 cents or something. Okay, it's like they don't pay me a lot for selling these, but I just like the shoes. So I wanted to do the review on these because I really like my other Whitin shoes. And say what you want about China-made shoes, inexpensive, whatever. Those things are durable. They've been lasting. I got nothing but good things to say. Good price. I mean, dude, what do you want? Hey, all right, what are you going to say? When it's a good deal, it's a good deal. And these are a good deal. So if you want to check these out, take a look at them on my feet. Rather than me just standing here with them in my hand, stay tuned for just a second. I'll do a little fashion show for you, and then I'll come back real quick. All right, we're back with the Whitin canvas slip-on shoes. You just saw them on my feet rather than just here, you know, turning them around my hand. But man, I mean, they're good-looking shoes on my feet or off my feet. Look at them. And great price, barefoot shoe values intact, Amazon, easy shipping, easy returns, quick, lightning, fast. Matter of fact, I ordered these at like 10 or 11 at night, and they were on my doorstep the next morning. I think it said overnight on there. You know, maybe, I'm sure that depends on your location and all that, but man, they were super fast. I mean, what are you gonna say? It's a great deal. Grab yourself some. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and hey, if you love barefoot shoes and or you found this review video helpful, you're gonna want to do two things. First of all, the usual YouTube stuff. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Like, subscribe, notify. And then beyond that, you're also going to want to follow me on Instagram at Barefoot Shoe Josh. Barefoot Shoe Josh on Instagram. I do more detailed reviews there than what I do here. Plus, cool pics of barefoot shoes on your Instagram feed. I'll see you around.